but of course, coming up next, we've got the big time main event.
This is the big main event city, folks. The Rebel Jeremy Wyatt defending the 3XW heavyweight title against Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black. A most anticipated heavyweight title bout. And here in a moment before that bout, you'll hear words from both Wyatt and Black. I caught up with them earlier tonight here at the Des Moines Social Club.
Guthrie here with Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black, moments away. You against the Rebel Jeremy Wyatt in the main event of Spring Showdown for the 3X Wrestling heavyweight title. It's one of the most vied for titles in the Midwest. Wyatt already feels he's on your level. Now he hopes he can get the recognition he feels he deserves.
Well, you know something? I've been hearing about Jeremy Wyatt talking about how he's on my level, how he can compete with the best in the world, the Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Wyatt. Listen real close, because it is good to be home here in Iowa. I mean, I live in Davenport, really, but Des Moines, 3 hours. There's cornfields all around. It feels exactly like home. And I've come to 3XW to prove a point, just as I'm traveling to Charlotte tomorrow, just as I was in Phoenix last week. I am the best wrestler alive. And tonight, here in Des Moines, I'm going to prove it to you, and I'm going to prove to Jeremy Wyatt what a real champion and what a real man is all about.
Well, two of the best in the United States today set to go head-to-head in just a few mere moments. Midnight Guthrie here with the Rebel Jeremy Wyatt, the 3X Wrestling heavyweight champion. We are moments away from our main event. We just heard from Tyler Black moments ago, and he says tonight he's going to show you what a real champion is. Jeremy, your thoughts?
My thoughts are as tonight is the night that I am no longer the best wrestler that nobody knows about. Tonight, I am going to beat the Ring of Honor World Champion in the center of the ring, and I am going to get all the accolades that I deserve.
Oh, folks, it should be an incredible main event, one of the best heavyweight title matches we've had here in 3X Wrestling, and it's coming up very shortly.
Wrestling fans, the stage has been set. Welcome to Main Event City. The 3XW heavyweight title is on the line as Jeremy Wyatt defends against the Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black here at Spring Showdown. We await the entrance of our heavyweight champion, Jeremy Wyatt, set to come to the ring. Interesting that the heavyweight champion of our company is making the entrance, the first entrance of the bout. More on that here in a moment. Once again, Chad, clearly Wyatt is giving us some time to get to the backstory of this match a little more with his personal introduction to each and every fan here at the Social Club, which we've got a packed crowd tonight. It's going to take quite a while. Anyway, what I was saying before is traditionally the champion of the company, or any champion for that matter, enters second for a title defense. In this case, Wyatt actually volunteered to enter first, and you might wonder why. And I have been told it's because he already has to deal with the attitude that Tyler Black is a better professional wrestler than him. Tyler Black's getting all the recognition that Wyatt himself is striving to receive, and he nation to beat Black here tonight in what is truly the most important heavyweight title defense of Jeremy Wyatt's life.
So clearly it's more of a mental thing than rather a, could you say, a courtesy.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the traditions of the sport. It has all to do with Jeremy Wyatt trying to, quite frankly, psych himself up even further, as if you could psych yourself up even more. I mean, he has been training for weeks for this encounter. I mean, he is just, he is really fired up. I saw him earlier tonight. He was still training hard backstage. I mean, and granted, you know, Tyler Black is one of the best in the world today. He's quite frankly one of maybe the best in the United States right now, but Jeremy Wyatt, strong case of his own. He's known around the Midwest as the best in the Midwest. He's the 2009 3X Wrestling Wrestler of the Year. Tyler Black, though, he's the one that's on national TV every week. Ring of Honor's on HDNet television. A beautiful production, I might add. He's the champion of Ring of Honor, as you heard. He's got tomorrow night. I mean, early tomorrow morning, he gets on a plane, flies to Charlotte, North Carolina, where he defends the Ring of Honor title in a three-way dance. I mean, my God, the stuff, that's stuff of classic champions right there. To come here tonight, he could possibly, you know, WWE heavyweight title matches have a 30-minute time limit, and against the likes of Wyatt, that's putting your career at risk, quite frankly, especially when you have such a huge match the next night. So credit to Tyler Black as we await his entrance here at the Des Moines Social Club for the first time ever. And the crowd erupts. Tremendous response for Tyler Black. Yeah, you know, we have a lot of newer fans in attendance tonight who specifically have come out because they support Ring of Honor Wrestling. Guys like Tyler Black, great to have fans of all kinds here in 3X Wrestling. Another interesting note, that title belt he has on right now, that version of the Ring of Honor title, no matter what, this is actually the last wrestling event of any type that title appears on. That's tomorrow night. They're set to debut a new design for that title. So there's a fun trivia fact for you folks. You can hold on to for years. We see Wyatt ducks out of the ring. You know, he's going to give Tyler Black the spotlight. As we said, that's further motivation for Wyatt. And he's been pining for this match for some time.
One interesting thing that you were mentioning about earlier was the travel schedule of Tyler Black. Now you hear about the heavyweight champion back in the day traveling from town to town and from city to city, but ironically enough, Tyler Black, this is his home state, whereas Jeremy Wyatt had to travel further,
yes,
in a sense, to get here tonight.
It's a very strong point. I mean, Tyler Black, he is a Davenport, Iowa native. Despite that, he actually travels extensively across the United States, has been to Japan and Europe and Canada, all over the place. You know, just the last weekend, he was in Phoenix competing on 2 Ring of Honor events as part of, well, really, they were having shows in conjunction with the WrestleMania festivities down there. Jeremy Wyatt, a well-traveled veteran of the Midwest, has also been competing in Florida as of late. He's also making a name for himself across the United States, but he is just, he has about double the experience from a year standpoint of Tyler Black, but he is, quite frankly, very envious, almost jealous of the attention Tyler Black has received because he feels he is at the same quality of talent.
Look at the size differential between these two. I mean,
seeing Tyler Black in person, you know, you hear about all the amazing things he does, the acrobatics, the flips, the kicks. You'd think he'd be a smaller competitor, but he's actually, I mean, the man's about 6'3" tall. He does have a weight advantage over Wyatt, about 15 pounds. Wyatt's small by heavyweight standards, only 205 pounds. Wow. Nice display of power by Tyler Black from the get-go.
Obviously, that size advantage is going to play a huge factor in this match.
Absolutely. I mean, he just picked him up, and traditionally you see the man get tossed right onto his stomach, but there, man, Wyatt landing hard on the ribs, and you saw him adjusting the wrist there. Tyler Black goes right to the left arm. Drop toe hold takes him down. Interesting technique there.
Obviously, you were talking about the wrist. That's what Tyler Black was going right
Absolutely.
for.
I mean, from a technical standpoint, Jeremy Wyatt is almost without par here in 3X Wrestling. I mean, Mark Sterling's also a phenomenal competitor. Tyler Black, well-versed all-around competitor. He's an excellent high flyer, an excellent technician. Can also do some brawling, which are all really strengths of Jeremy Wyatt. So this is actually a great matchup as far as styles are concerned. But the X factor is Jeremy Wyatt does not hesitate to go to lower tactics. I mean, the man cheats like with the best of any of them.
Well, Jeremy Wyatt is a very, very sick, disturbed individual, and I'm willing to say that here live on commentary here tonight because I'm not afraid of him coming up here in the middle of this match and kicking the crap out of me.
Well, he's scared. He's intimidated. He's attacked the likes of myself, Skylar Pierce, other staff. He's quite frankly the scariest man on planet Earth, in my opinion. And as you saw there, Tyler Black won the test of strength, but Jeremy Wyatt using a good technical approach there, tripped the leg, gets Black in the headlock, but Black breaks out of it right there. Ooh, kicking Wyatt in the posterior now while holding the wrist. Kind of looks goofy, but quite frankly, it's solid technique. Wyatt's really going to work on that wrist of Jeremy Wyatt. All based on that first opening moments of the contest, the first move. As Wyatt goes around on the waist lock.
That's really the mark of a true professional, to notice just the slightest weakness in your opponent.
Look at how Jeremy Wyatt's arm was stretching there. The arm does not bend like that, folks. Oh, he's in a lot of agony.
Oh!
Referee Jamie Robb asking him if he's wanting to give up, and I mean, we've seen Jeremy Wyatt go battle a concussion to battle another 20 minutes of a ladder match. I mean, he's one of the toughest men I've ever met in my life. But tonight he is facing one heck of a challenger. Irish whip there, nice shoulder block by Tyler Black. Look at the momentum carrying him through, almost jumped halfway across the ring. Jeremy Wyatt ducks out to the outside of the ring. And so far in the early going, Tyler Black has the advantage, which Jeremy Wyatt's got to be furious about, just because he is kind of a methodical wrestler, likes to keep things slow from the get-go and wear his opponents down from the opening moments of the contest.
Well, perhaps that switch in entrances might have psyched him out a little bit.
Just now, as I say that, look at Wyatt really slowing things down. You know, really, well, that's a point, a fair point by Jeremy Wyatt. A lot of fans have raised that point.
I think he's leaving.
Wait a minute here. Now, Jeremy Wyatt, I know, has been looking forward to this bout, wants to prove a point on Tyler Black, but, I mean, he's really might be thinking about protecting his title at this point, which really, I mean, Jeremy Wyatt has done a lot of unsportsmanlike things. We saw him walk out on get disqualified against Mylan McDowell.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Tyler Black's going back there.
Is that it then? Is this match over?
No. Oh, look at this. Belt in hand. Wyatt gets thrown back in the ring by Tyler Black, and this match continues. Quite frankly, that would have been a new low of cowardice on the part of Jeremy Wyatt if he walked out of a highly anticipated match like this.
I think business is about to pick up, if I can say that.
Oh, absolutely. As Black throws Wyatt clear out to the ring near that entrance ramp. Fans in the front row might want to watch out. Saw that wild street fight earlier. Could get more of the same here. Oh!
He lifted him off his feet.
Nice chop. What power on that chop by Tyler Black. And certainly Black would have the strength advantage in this bout as Jeremy Wyatt takes a seat. Look for a little leniency by the official referee Jeremy Robb. I mean, this is a high-profile bout. A lot of eyes all over the United States on this one.
Oh!
Anxiously awaiting the result, and good grief, what a chop.
That sounded like a gunshot.
Last time Jeremy Wyatt was chopped that hard was those epic battles with Rory Fox we had in 2009. So now he takes another seat. Oh, the fan's holding him. Now the fan is holding. Oh! Fan interaction at a new level, folks. As Tyler Black getting the fans involved with this matchup. Jeremy Wyatt might think he's in some sort of lumberjack match. Oh, right away, Wyatt with the jawbreaker. Trying to just collect himself. Kick to the midsection. Nice headlock. Got those hands locked very strongly, but just like that, gets whipped off. No, misses the elbow drop after the shoulder block. Whips Black to the ropes again. No, another shoulder block. Beautiful drop kick by Tyler Black. Hit him right in the shoulder. Nice technique displayed there. Wyatt ducks out to the outside again.
I don't think I've ever seen Jeremy Wyatt on his heels so much in a match.
No, certainly not at this point of the bout. If any, that's a good point, Mylan. He is a dominant champion. I mean, we saw him really control the better part of contests with Al Snow, Mad Dog McDowell. The list goes on and on. So the action goes back inside the ring now. Black calling a shot. Wyatt Big slam right into the top turnbuckle there. I mean, that's a pretty simple move, but just the extra oomph Tyler Black is putting on it. Look at that. Wyatt falls right to the canvas. This could be all. No, 1 count. I mean, you throw a man into the turnbuckle hard enough, it can knock him out. There's not much padding there.
At least break a nose.
Now he's calling a shot again, letting the fans decide where he's going to put Jeremy Wyatt. Tyler Black's got to be careful, though, against an opponent the likes of Jeremy Wyatt. You don't want to take him too lightly and play a lot of games.
I have to say, I'm absolutely stunned that Jeremy Wyatt is getting dominated like this.
Absolutely, and look at that, 5 in a row by my count. Wyatt falls face first to the canvas. Oh, another 1 count, though. Look at the resiliency of our champion.
Maybe that was what he needed to actually wake up a little bit and become competitive in this match.
Well, I think, you know, mentally that was a wake-up call for him when he tried to leave the bout. I mean, Jeremy Wyatt is a lot of things, but he's a tough competitor. I mean, he wants to win at all costs, do anything necessary, and he probably surprised himself that he took that route. And now I expect we'll see him really put his heart and soul in this battle. Slowly misses once again. No, up. Wow, leapfrog by Tyler Black. Another leapfrog. It was over Jeremy Wyatt into the snapmare. Oh! Spine-shattering kick by Tyler Black. That's another thing we have to watch out for. He is a phenomenal striker. A phenomenal striker. Those kicks are deadly. So now he gets the crowd behind him. He's got a foot on the throat. Ooh, jumping stomp attempt misses. Wyatt rolls out of the way just in the nick of time, but Black right back on the offensive. Irish whip. Oh my God, back by Tyler Black into the inverted atomic drop. I've never called that before. Into a body slam. Looks like, oh, he's setting up for that again. And this could really crush. Oh! And the larynx might be crushed. The larynx might be crushed right on the throat of Jeremy Wyatt. And the Ring of Honor World Champions looking quite dominating here in the opening moments, the early moments of this bout.
Well, if you're Jeremy
we're almost
Wyatt,
at the 10-minute mark here.
If you're Jeremy Wyatt at this point, what could you possibly do to try and change around this momentum in this match right now?
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, we're used to seeing Wyatt against bigger opponents, and you can tell him, well, go after the legs, go after a shoulder, do something to hurt the power advantage. But against the likes of Tyler Black, he's has so many weapons that, I mean, Jeremy Wyatt, I hate to admit it, his best strategy might be to go with some of those underhanded tactics that I absolutely hate. But in a situation like this, you got to do what you got to do. As Wyatt runs, oh, good God, basement drop kick. He leapt almost as high as the top rope and drove both feet into the face of Wyatt, who kicks it out once again at the 1 count. Well, David Anderson called it there. 10 minutes have gone by in this bout. And I'd say 9.5 of it are in favor of the Ring of Honor World Champion, Tyler Black.
An absolutely dominating performance right now by Tyler Black.
I mean, Jeremy Wyatt has a lot of pressure on his shoulders, not only for himself, which he really only cares about himself, but 3XW as a company is being represented here by Wyatt. As you saw Wyatt block the attempt at whatever Black was going for, but Black countered with a huge sledgehammer blow. And what a chop. I mean, these chops, these strikes have been just completely awesome for Tyler Black here tonight. He's having a wonderful, poke to the eyes. Little underhanded tactic of his own. Shrugs his shoulders as if to say, hey, you know, whatever. Ooh! You know, Wyatt counters again, but Black counters the counter. Uh-oh. Oh! Slingshot, stun guns him right down on the top rope, and this is the opening Jeremy Wyatt needs.
Well, he's certainly going to have to jump right onto Tyler Black and just pound him down into the mat.
One thing I would look for is for Wyatt to maybe start going after the arms of Tyler Black. Look at this, though. His bully tactics, devastating maneuver there. As we know, Tyler Black, a lot of his main maneuvers involve use of the arm strength, and he does have the power advantage. If Wyatt can minimize that power advantage, he could be in some good shape here. But right now, both men are just fighting tooth and nail in the corner.
And Tyler Black kicking him from his knees.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, Wyatt catches the foot there. Got the other foot, just pulls him out. Oh, like a sack of potatoes. Nice move by the champion, Jeremy Wyatt. Another thing to keep in mind is Jeremy Wyatt is slowly creeping up, not slowly I should say, but creeping up on the record heavyweight title reign. I mean, right now, if he wins tonight, he is at 8 months as heavyweight champion. The record is tied by Casanova and Brian Ash's first reign as champion at 10 months. So another storyline to keep in mind. Look at that. Whipping the hair back. Quite frankly, that's a women's wrestling technique, but Jeremy Wyatt pulling out all the stops. A well-trained competitor, watches videos from all over the world. We see the reverse chin lock now.
And quite honestly, when was the last time he faced an opponent he was able to pull the hair on? It certainly wasn't Mad Dog McDowell.
That's a good point. I mean, Rory Fox went so far as to cut his hair to make sure Wyatt didn't have the extra advantage in their January bout. Ooh, swinging neckbreaker by Jeremy Wyatt. The winner of this match faces the Rockstar Jimmy Rockwell next month at Over the Top on May 7th. As you saw me announce earlier this evening, only to be rudely interrupted by Craig Kieseman.
That was pretty good, though, you gotta admit.
Also keep in mind in May we have the Gauntlet for the Gold Battle Royal, the 5th annual one. It's a time interval Battle Royal where the winner gets a future heavyweight title shot. So a lot of great action on the horizon here at 3X Wrestling. Now we see Jeremy Wyatt finally has the upper hand on this bout.
I just want to say that I might not like Jimmy Rockwell, but I think Jimmy Rockwell against either one of these two guys in the ring right now could make for an absolutely jaw-dropping, amazing match.
That would be a fantastic bout. Look at Jeremy Wyatt. This is what brought him to the dance, folks, the underhanded tactics, and they are definitely paying off. Oh! Little chop of his own there by Jeremy Wyatt. And now he is out to show Tyler Black that he is on his level, that he deserves more respect here in the United States. It's Black firing away with those haymakers. Devastating blows. Irish whip, reversal by Wyatt. Oh, wow. What a hard buckle to the corner there by Jeremy Wyatt.
It's just come down to a battle of wills right now at this point.
Absolutely. Kick out by Tyler Black. Now we get to see the resiliency of Tyler Black. Can he keep his focus on the task at hand, given we know he has the huge internet pay-per-view match tomorrow night in Charlotte, North Carolina, but the worst thing he could do is lose sight of the fact he's in there with perhaps the best wrestler in the Midwest today. And quite frankly, he could be one of the best in the United States if he got a little more recognition from the fans.
You're right about that.
Irish whip by Wyatt. Clothesline misses. Nice clothesline by Tyler Black. Nice forearm smash, in fact. Beautiful technique by Tyler Black. Irish whip here. What a back body drop. Wow. Wyatt could have tweaked an ankle on that one. That about knocked him silly. You saw him doing a doggy paddle on the mat.
I think he thinks he was still running.
Tyler Black lifts him up into a fireman's carry position. Wyatt fights out, though. Go around. O'Connor rolled? No. Big back suplex. I thought Black was going for an O'Connor roll, seeing how two men got wins tonight with that same roll-up pin. No. 2 count. Close 2 count there off the back suplex.
Let's not even talk about the O'Connor roll-up anymore.
Well, really, that was a tremendous back suplex in that the technique Black showed there using the extra momentum. Look at this technique. A side moonsault going around the opponent so as not to possibly get his foot grabbed while running over. Another 2 count. What a tremendous display of aerial athleticism by Tyler Black there. He's a big man to be bouncing off the ropes like that.
You're right, but you have to admire the heart right now of Jeremy Wyatt as both these two respective companies right now putting everything they have on the line to see which company is in fact has the better wrestler.
Look at this. Wyatt reverses. No, snapmare reversal by Black. Unbelievable into a Hurricanrana. Snaps him over hard. Kick out by Wyatt. They're just I mean, Tyler Black is pulling out every weapon he has right now to put away Jeremy Wyatt and win the 3XW heavyweight title.
But as we've seen in the past, the resiliency of Jeremy Wyatt is absolutely astounding. The beatings this man can take and the ways he can come back from those beatings have completely left 3XW fans, regardless of whether you like him or whether you hate him, absolutely in stunned shock.
Very good point. I mean, we've seen Jeremy Wyatt was voted by the fans both the most hated wrestler of the year and the wrestler of the year, so there's a lot of respect there. As Tyler Black really building up momentum. Took too much time, though. Boot right to the face. Looks like he's going to charge it again. No, Wyatt ducks clear out of the ring. Look at that. Beautiful technique. Oh, and wraps the left arm of Tyler Black around the ring post. Great maneuver by Wyatt. And Black is extremely hurt right now. Look at him. He's in agony. Wyatt now just stomping away. That's what he loves to do. Focus on one limb and pull out all sorts of new variations of punishment on that limb.
Well, one might say that was a very smart maneuver by Tyler Black to roll out of the ring, but with the referee giving some leniency, I don't think it was exactly a smart maneuver right now.
Ooh, now they're just going to slug it out, but look at Black just kind of trying to duck away out of desperation right now. Buy himself some time to recover. Oh, and that's not going to help anything. This Wyatt looks like he might be, good grief, he might tear some tendons on the arm of Tyler Black here tonight. Tyler Black, if he could come out of here tonight, you know, he holds the Ring of Honor World title. He's also one half of the Tag Team Champions in AEW out of Chicago with Jimmy Jacobs, another national star. But imagine if he won the 3XW heavyweight title, that would cement him, his status as perhaps the best, not only in the United States, but he recognized the best wrestler in the Midwest right now. But Wyatt stomping away on that left arm. He's really focusing on the upper part there, the bicep area, and a lot of the power, you know, on your arm, you draw from the bicep muscles. That's the biggest muscle in the arm, folks. Biceps and the triceps. So if he can really, you know, if he can tear that bicep, good night for Tyler Black. Look at that arm whip. What technique.
I think somebody was looking up some facts on WebMD before they came into the broadcast booth.
I try to bring as much analysis as possible to the sport of professional wrestling. Fortunately, television's gotten away from a lot of that. We see setting up some more damage to the arm. Now look at this. Oh! Never seen that before. An STO with the arm hammerlocked. Oh, and a 2 count. Jeremy Wyatt each and every month busts out new innovative techniques that we've never seen in the almost 5 years of 3X Wrestling. It's Tyler Black pleading in agony. Oh, no. What can Tyler Black do right now to save himself from the punishment here? So now we are 20 minutes into this bout. And I can tell you, the cardio, both of these men, the time limit is really not a factor, quite frankly.
No, not in the slightest. Look at that, stepping down right on the shoulder blade.
Oh. That was unbelievable. Making a silly silo out of the arm of Tyler Black there, folks. Look at this, though. He's got the arm grapevine standing on top of it with one foot as well. Oh! Modified version of an Indian deathlock on the arm. Tyler Black really has to show he's still in this thing, or referee Jeremy Robb could just call the match due to damage.
Well, look at this. Not even enabling Jeremy Wyatt to be able to pin him.
Good resiliency by Tyler Black. Now we're going with the, oh man. Straight 12-6 elbows by Jeremy Wyatt on the arm there. Right on the elbow joint, in fact. Working over the biceps, the triceps, the elbow joint. Look at Tyler Black, though. He's showing how game a competitor he is.
Tyler Black still got a lot of fight left in him.
Jeremy Wyatt shouldn't give him the time to recover here. This isn't the time to be talking trash. Got a title to defend. Wyatt, if you want to really prove yourself, you got to... Oh, look at this. Tyler Black charges him into the corner. Just firing away with haymakers. What a kick. What an enziguri kick right to the face. Was not expecting that.
No, he hit him right upside the temple.
And the speed of the strikes, I mean, there's no way you can block them. No way. Tyler Black taking a lot of time here. Boot right to the face for his trouble. Can't give Jeremy Wyatt time to recover. Uh-oh, no. Wyatt thought he threw him to the post. Unfortunately for him, he did not. Meets Mr. Missile dropkick right in the chest there. Right off the second turnbuckle. Great move by Tyler Black. And now both men are down. We're at a standstill here at the Des Moines Social Club. Give us a time to take a breath here.
I feel like I need a Red Bull right now. Unbelievable. These guys have been going at it without stop for over 20 minutes now, which is a credit to both these guys training and of course
wild haymaker misses. Nice right hand by Tyler Black. More well known for his kicks and his chops than his punches, but those are quite effective. Nice maneuver there by Wyatt, striking down with the elbow on the elbow joint of Tyler Black. Look at that.
Wow.
Trips him. In case you didn't know, folks, that was the actual purpose of the drop-down maneuver there. You just don't see the proper result too often here in professional wrestling. Whoa! Springboards over the rope, spinning heel kick. This could be all. Oh, 2.5. 2.5. We almost had a new 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. The crowd getting feverishly behind Tyler Black. They've been in this match the whole time. Incredible action we've seen thus far. Wyatt is really staggering the corner there. That kick did a lot more damage than it appeared. Look at this. Blocks another haymaker. Oh, what an enziguri. Using the ropes for assistance. Great move by Tyler Black. And Wyatt is literally out on his feet, waving around like a drunk man. Springboard clothesline. Could be all. Black got to get a cover there. Wasted a second. And that second, quite frankly, cost him on a 2.5 count there.
Well, Jeremy Wyatt's got to watch taking a lot of that damage to the head. Of course, we remember that epic ladder match that he had with Tyler Cook, where he ended up becoming concussed.
Absolutely. The scariest dive we've ever seen outside the ring, including repeated ladder blows. 5 minutes left in the match. 25 minutes have gone by. Backslide, no. Right into double underhook and, oh, double underhook sit-out face buster. Great move. Oh! And he almost successfully retained the title just like that, folks.
About 4 inches away from it.
The frustration, it couldn't be more evident on the face of Tyler Black, or Jeremy Wyatt, excuse me, but Tyler Black himself has got to be frustrated. I mean, he's got to have a new respect for Jeremy Wyatt. He's heard all the accolades. They've wrestled on a number of cards together. Look at this. Candace Tumbleweed, no, counter, sunset flip. Oh, kick out. That would have been all for sure. Look at this, though. Oh, nice bridging pin there. No, another sunset flip counter. Oh, look at all the weight on the shoulders. No kick out. Oh, my God. What action. Oh, what a clothesline by Jeremy Wyatt. Just flinging his body with no remorse.
He put everything he had left into that.
For another Kansas Tumbleweed, this could be all. Oh my God, backflip counter, unbelievable. Enziguri, leaping Enziguri, and the man is knocked out. The man is out. Tyler Black could be the champion if he gets the cover here. Jeremy Wyatt has been knocked out cold.
I have never seen anybody backflip out of that move before in my life.
An incredible display of athleticism. This is the modern era of pro wrestling, folks.
This is 3XW right here.
Unbelievable.
This match is insane.
Both men back to their feet. I can't believe Wyatt managed to get up at the same time as Black after that enziguri. Now, just charging like bulls, locking horns on those clotheslines. Oh, fireman's carry. He's got him up. Flings him in the air, face first down in the canvas. He was way high in the air. Oh, and Wyatt kicks out, and the fans cannot believe it.
Unbelievable.
The fans are beside themselves with the action here.
What does Tyler Black have to do to put away Jeremy Wyatt right now?
And I think there's only about 3 minutes left in the match, too, Chad. That's another thing to keep in mind.
Well, time is certainly playing a factor right now between both these guys.
Now Tyler Black sets him up. No, look at that. Ooh, single arm DDT. Oh, here it comes, the crippler, the crossface, excuse me, by Jeremy Wyatt. It's one of his favorite holds. what would it mean for him to get the submission on the Ring of Honor World Champion?
Well, a submission would be one thing, but quite frankly, with the time ticking down right now, all he's got to do is keep Tyler Black locked in his hold and away from the ropes and able to break the hold and just try and run the clock down.
But he wants the win. He badly wants to defeat Tyler Black. He wants the recognition. Right in the middle of the ring, though, Tyler Black using those long legs of his. I mean, this is an 18 by 18 foot ring, folks. It takes quite a bit of effort to get across it. Great resiliency by Tyler Black to get across the ring there and get a foot on the rope. Because really, that did some tremendous damage, you've got to believe.
Of course, that wrist being injured earlier in the match, you got to wonder what the heck Tyler Black has left in the tank right now at this point.
Wyatt might be taking too much time here. Let's see what he sets up for here. Got him hooked. Fisherman Buster. Good grief, the spine collapses on Tyler Black. This is all. Oh, and Tyler Black kicks out again. What a match. What a great heavyweight title match, folks.
This has got to be one of the best matches I've ever seen here in 3XW.
This is the action 3X Wrestling brings you each and every month here at the Des Moines Social Club or wherever we go. My God, this is just incredible. Now Wyatt is furious. See what he's setting up for here. Kind of surprised he didn't go for the Kansas Tumbleweed again right away. No. Could be thinking something even more vicious. Look at the right hands to the midsection.
Well, Jeremy Wyatt is certainly wanting everyone to walk away from this building here tonight, to walk away from this DVD, thinking that Jeremy Wyatt is...
Oh my God, he is called for a Super Fisherman's Buster.
There's no way.
Oh, this would end a man's career. This would absolutely end the man's career. Black fights out of it, though. Sunset flip. Oh, Wyatt holds onto the ropes, though. Nice counter. Oh, wait a minute here. Tyler Black's uses the power, gets him away. 18 feet across the ring. Buckle bomb. Good grief. Wyatt's on his knees. What a super kick. What a super kick. Wyatt is knocked out cold. Cover. Oh! Oh, I don't know how he did it. What a testament to Jeremy Wyatt, the toughness of our heavyweight champion to get his foot on the rope. I don't know how he did it. Quite frankly, folks, if he was even a foot more across the ring, that would have been all. This unfortunate body positioning there for Tyler Black, but what toughness by Jeremy Wyatt.
Unbelievable.
Now he sets up for, could be going for God's last gift. No. Oh, Jeremy Wyatt backs Black into the corner and crushes referee Jeremy Robb. 1 minute remaining, calls David Anderson.
Well, now
I cannot believe Jeremy Wyatt was able to get out of that pin.
Well, that's
what a super kick.
You gotta
look
wonder
at this, though.
If Jeremy Wyatt knew that referee was even standing
What's
there.
set up for here? Uh-oh. Reverse brainbuster. Oh, good God. Wyatt is badly hurt.
But the referee's
Tyler Black goes for the cover. The referee is down. 40 seconds remaining.
Somebody's got to get a ref out of the back
Black's
right now.
counting his own cover there. But quite frankly, we could have a new heavyweight champion of 3X Wrestling. But the referee is down. The crowd is livid. Now Black gets off of... What a match. Black gets off of Wyatt to check on the condition of referee Jeremy Robb. 20 seconds remaining of our heavyweight title match.
We got to get another referee down.
Look at this. Well, Jeremy Robb's the assigned senior official.
Wait a minute.
Look at this. Kansas Tumbleweed. The Ring of Honor World Champion is down. Jeremy Wyatt, the 3XW Heavyweight Champion, going for the cover, and he's got him pinned for the count of 3. That is a 3 count, folks. Jeremy Wyatt has beaten Tyler Black, except we have no referee, and the count winds down, and the bell rings. We have us a 30-minute time limit draw. What an unbelievable match. And look at the crowd starting to stand up. Standing ovation, rightly deserved. What an unbelievable wrestling bout.
That was insane. And obviously Jeremy Wyatt livid as he had that match won.
All right.
Quite frankly, he had it won.
The 3XW Heavyweight Champion Jeremy Wyatt, still the champion due to the draw. Extremely disappointed he is by the outcome. He really... Oh, look at this, though. You know, just when I start to show the guy a lot of respect, I think he, you know, finally maybe there's some hope for his sportsmanship. Look at this. Look at this, stomping on a poor official. Now he's got his fingers in the eyes.
Well, quite frankly, it was the official's fault. I mean, he wasn't in a position to make a 3 count.
Oh, come on, Mylan, he got knocked out. Here's Jimmy Rockwell.
What the hell is Jimmy Rockwell
We
doing
know
out here?
Wyatt's opponent, and he likes sportsmanlike tactics like the best of them. Look at this.
Come on
Tyler
now.
Black, God's last gift. Wow, small package brainbuster.
What the heck is he doing out here?
Rockwell is going to be Wyatt's opponent next month. And Rockwell shows respect for all the officials of 3X Wrestling. So for Jeremy Wyatt to stomp on a man like that.
This is a 2-on-1.
Well, Jeremy Rockwell's also damaged from earlier tonight. Look at that Swanton
Come
bomb.
on.
What a move.
I'm sure you're really happy about this, aren't you?
Could that be the fate next month for Jeremy Wyatt against the Rockstar Jimmy Rockwell, our Cruiserweight champion, as he celebrates with Tyler Black after that just incredible 30-minute bout. Tyler Black's taking the microphone now.
Jeremy Wyatt, if you were any kind of man, that was not how you would have went out. I had a ton of respect for you after that match, and you attacked a helpless referee. Let me tell you something. This kid right here, Mr. Rockwell, is what a real 3XW champion looks like.
Great respect shown by Tyler Black, and I tend to agree. Jimmy Rockwell would be a phenomenal heavyweight champion for 3X Wrestling.
Unbelievable performance tonight. Just an incredible 30 minutes of action. He went to a 30-minute time limit draw with Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black. Quite frankly, you had the cover at the end of the match after the Kansas Tumbleweed. Made the cover. The referee was down from action previously in the match. And you come out still the champion because of the draw.
I didn't come here to have a draw. I didn't come here to leave with the belt. I came to pin Tyler Black. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. I came to finally get the recognition that I've been fighting for 8.5 years for. I am the best wrestler that nobody knows about. I bust my ass every weekend. Tyler Black, I have all the respect in the world for him. He's a Ring of Honor champion, world champion. He is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I don't need to name drop, but I've been in the ring with some of the best in the world, and he is the toughest opponent I have ever had. But I didn't come to put on a good show. I came to beat him, and the incompetent referee was not there to count to 3. So tomorrow, instead of saying Jeremy Wyatt pinned Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black, it'll say Jeremy Wyatt and Tyler Black battle to a 30-minute draw.
Well, I understand your anger, but you really can't put this all on the official, Jeremy. I mean, he got crushed in the corner of the ring. I mean, he's not a trained professional wrestler. He can't deal with the damage.
Any other time, someone would have came running. Any other time, someone would have came out there. All I hear is Jeremy Wyatt skins by the neck of... I had a point to prove tonight.
Well, you get a chance again next month as you defend the 3X Wrestling Heavyweight title against the rock star Jimmy Rockwell. We saw him make an appearance tonight after you continued to assault referee Jeremy Robb after the bout out of anger. Also stomped on Tyler Black a little bit. Jimmy Rockwell came to their aid, and next thing you know, swanton bomb from the top rope. Jimmy Rockwell's raising arms up with Tyler Black.
Stand up. Jimmy Rockwell, it's not too hard to come out and fight a man after he's battled for 30 minutes like I have. You want to be a big dog, you want a chance at the title. Next month, you're out of the cruiserweight division, chump. You're fighting the best goddamn wrestler in the Midwest. You're fighting one of the best wrestlers in the entire United States. I am going to teach you a lesson. I am going to take these fingers and I am going to shove your eyeballs so far in the back of your head that they pop out of your ears. I am going to break your neck with either a lightning spiral or I'm going to go a little old school and bust out the prop duster DDT. But either way, Jimmy Rockwell, you are going to be carried out.
Wrestling fans, the Rebel Jeremy Wyatt, more sinister than ever before, as he's set to take on Jimmy Rockwell at Over the Top.